In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? The first characteristic that is evident within rock and metal videos is the performance on stage aspect. Sometimes this performance is on an actual stage, sometimes just in a staging area. It also has a variant of being live in front of a crowd or sometimes just on the stage or in the staging area. This is a convention which we followed with all of our performance sections. This trait can be seen in several other music videos, a few examples of which will be given now. The thing that makes this characteristic and convention slightly different from an actual band just performing is the presence of live amps, instruments and microphones as opposed to just a lip-syncing artist. That's what makes this a separate characteristic to a band just performing. What you just saw is the second characteristic of rock and metal videos, which is focus on an individual instrument when it's pivotal to the song. The opening riff in our song was quite strong and distinctive, so we decided to focus heavily on the guitar. You see this with drums, bass, and the guitar within actual music videos as well. We also followed a convention of how band members generally dress within their music videos. Within older rock videos, bands generally tend to have their own sort of personas, like Kiss, where they'd get all done up and look in a special way. But in more modern music videos, the band members generally just tend to be wearing what they would normally wear in day-to-day life, so we tried to recreate that. And then some comparison to how band members dress in actual music videos. We are believers, 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 we are believers.
Getting out there to a bigger audience. So. Blah, blah, blah. We need to boost album sales this quarter.
The next convention of the rock and metal videos is to have a large focus on the vocalist, and while this is a more difficult convention to show playing the entirety of the video, I'll show you some little clips that sort of show the levels of focus that should be on the vocalist. I'm a mess! That's the best way to describe it. I think no time to myself. The only way I can find it when I'm alone is like I'm staring into a mirror to know the person inside it that's never been any clearer. I miss her family and I miss all my friends. Now I ended to woman should tell it over again. While all of the other band members make appearances in that snippet there, at least every other shot comes back to the vocalist, so he's in double the shots that the rest of the band are in, and it's also this way in many mainstream music videos.
Well, somebody told me that I would be a dreamer for life. Somebody told me I would never reach the other side. Well, you said you broke all the actors last night. Cause God knows they tried. All the actors last night. Cause God knows they tried.
Penultimately, the mise-en-scène in most rock and metal videos is quite dark, dingy, gloomy, almost everything's black. This isn't always the case. There are some bands more in the sort of lighter rock genres like punk and pop punk that have quite light and upbeat videos, but within our particular sect of the genre, it's all quite dark. Even the demonstration video for Don Broco Actors, which seems to be quite light in mise-en-scène, actually turns quite dark at a certain point. The final characteristic that our video shares with rock and metal videos is breaking the fourth wall at a particular point, where the vocalist will actually look straight down the camera lens and with the vocals will appear like he's addressing the audience. No